Warning, the following video contains opinions not based on fact. If this disturbs, alarms, or frightens you, turn away now. Otherwise,
enjoy the video. To say that Afterbirth Plus was received with muted appeal is an understatement. It was crudely unbalanced, untested in many parts, and ruined age-old synergies that we all loved. This coupled with the excruciatingly lazy new endgame, personal opinion by the way. Now with all of that said, the new items added weren't too shabby. Some of them have become instant penta classics. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna count down my top 10 new items in Afterbirth Plus. Since the dawn of time, I've always been asking for an item that allows you to get both devil and angel spawns at once. Duality spawns both angel and devil doors anytime a deal would spawn. The kicker is you can only enter one of them, as after entering one, the other one closes. This allows you to curate your own run a little bit. You don't have the HP to justify a devil deal? Check the angel room. Need a damage or, some offensive power? Check the devil room. It's a great passive item to snag early on and easily makes it on this list. The EUCHARIST. This item is essentially Angel Goathead. It does what Goathead does, but for angel deals. And as the lone dude who loves angel deals, this item really intrigues me. The only major downside of this item is that you are unable to ever get devil deal spawns again unless you can re-roll the item. Still, for many runs it can be a worthwhile item for those folks who are willing to risk the angel route. The Tarot Cloth is another great shop item added into the rotation, and much like Afterbirth's car battery, it should be no surprise to see it here. Anything with doubles the effect in the title is pretty rad to me. The Tarot Cloth doubles the effects of all cards and runes used. Now, many of them it's not super powerful as we all know, but for the others, let your mind just do the work for you. Algiz, Yera, most of the consumable playing cards like Empress. It's pretty great and pays off that 15-cent purchase in most cases. VARICOSE Veins is one item that I feel may have grown to be severely underappreciated by the fanbase. It's an item not only with ridiculous synergies, but also an item that acts as a self-triggered panic button. It's a passive Tammy's head each time Isaac takes damage. The snowballing is incredible, and it can become quite potent. In combinations with Dull Razor, Blood Rites, and IV Bag, this can be a room clearer instantly. The only aside and reason that it's not higher is that it requires a good or decent run, because as we all know, even Tammy's Head isn't that great with base damage and base items. Euthanasia is Needle Tears. It's a tear effect that grants occasional needle shots that instantly kill any regular mob it hits, and then explodes in a Tammy's Head style tear circle. Each of those tears also have a chance based on luck to be another needle. If one of those needles hits a foe, it does significant damage but not instant death. It can cause some seriously fun chain reactions with a good luck stat, but much like Mom's Contact when it first came out, it only takes one of them to make it quite great. The Void. Many people just clicked away from the video because this isn't higher, and believe me, it could be and might even deserve to be. However, while item potential plays a significant role in what I consider a good item, initial quality is also part of that criteria. The Void allows you to steal active item effects from other items, and add them onto the Void. Each added effect will be triggered upon the item's use. You can see the potential here, but for me the true upside of the item has nothing to do with that side of the item. I love it for the stat boosting aside. The Void, when used on a passive item of which it has no active effect to steal, instead just rolls a random stat increase for Isaac. This can be game-breakingly fun, and if you need to see some Void potential, I highly recommend you watch my Afterbirth Plus Let's Play where I use it often. Sinus infection is another great tear effect that I fell in love with right away. It's booger tears. I know, it's booger tears. Isaac has a chance to fire boogers that will stick to mobs and deal constant ticks of damage to the foe. They can either fall off them after the timer for them is done or be removed from certain moves such as jumping. Or they can just chew the enemy to death. The benefit, each booger tick from each booger does Isaac's damage. It's an additional tier's worth of damage every tick. It's pretty great and has already been crowned as like the boss armor killer. Boogers can easily wipe out Hush and Ultra Greed. Okay, first and foremost, this item might come as a surprise if you aren't currently watching or keeping up with my Isaac Let's Play, but Crooked Penny is my new favorite toy, and I love this item so much. And it's not just because I like it that it's this high, it's also just very good. It's one of the best gambles in the entire game. The item has a 50% chance to double all items, pickups, and chests in the current room. This is destructively powerful when it works. The other 50% of the time, it deletes everything from the room and gives you a penny. That is quite the gamble, but it's so fun. It's even better with the Void, which again, I state and plug the Let's Play, you can see it on full glorious display in those videos. It's almost always worth trying this, especially if the item is good enough and benefits from multiple pickups. And yes, doubling items like Sacred Heart and Abaddon is possible. This is all wrapped up with the fact that it's only a 4-room charge. Please don't nerf this, you guys. Quit taking the fun out of this game. Hashtag the nerfing of Isaac. Lead Pencil is a great choice for my number 2 spot because it's essentially an incredibly positive, no charge necessary, double damage Monstro's Lung. Yes, I said it, and yes, it's true. Lead Pencil fires out a cluster of double damage bullets every 15 tiers fired. Not only is that great, but because of Isaac's eye being stabbed out, his regular tiers only fire from one eye, effectively increasing his accuracy because they fire straight like Tractor Beam. This all comes with no tiers downgrade. It's a deadly item with a low tier rate because you can plan the bursts how you want, but it's just as deadly with a high tier rate because it's activating more often, dealing tons of double damage. Don't pass on this one the next time you see it. Eye of Belial is my personal new favorite tier effect item, and I consider it to be the best in the game just because of what it can do. I know, okay. 3 tier effect items on the top 10, where the fuck is such and blah? Yes, Eye of Belial is so damn good to knock out all those other things you're mentioning right now in the comments. For starters, it's another means of gaining piercing shots, which are incredible by their own right. Also, it's a tier effect that has a chance to trigger on enemy contact, which is also quite good. When it triggers, the tiers become possessed with vengeance and bloodthirst. It will rear around and home in on that enemy it originally hit, dealing constant double damage. Also, the double damage is not only triggered upon becoming possessed, so no matter what, upon piercing an enemy, everything else it hits deals double damage. So let's say it out. Piercing, check. Homing, check. Double damage, check. It's pretty great, and it also gives Soy Milk another incredible synergy. Well guys, it's done and over with. Afterbirth Plus is finally out, and love it or hate it, there are still some solid new items added into the game. So let me know what your new favorite items are down below in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, drop it a like, and if you enjoyed me, subscribe to the channel to show your support for what I do. As always, my name is Penta Hybrid, and I will catch you later.